fan comes in this box right here. Let's put it together. You'll get two grates that look like this, but you'll need to come down to the bottom of this one right here to find this screw right here and remove it. Now open that little gate right there. Now you have to go along the rim of these grates right here, and you have to separate these two grates out from each other. There's actually two grates connected here, and they're connected by this little piece right here. So what I found is the best way is to get a butter knife like this, and then kind of go down in between these two pieces right here, just that first bar right there, and that plastic piece, and then just pop it off so that this little plastic piece is off of it. Watch. Like that. And then I'm going to go along this whole edge and do that again and again along these connections until the whole grate pops out. And so after doing that several times, the two grate pieces can separate out from each other like that. We should also get a big fan and a smaller fan. The body piece of the fan, it's the one that has the buttons on the front. The lower piece of the stand, and it should have this piece on the bottom. The base of the stand, that feels nice and heavy. And we'll also get a remote here. You're going to need to supply your own AAA batteries, 2 of them. For our first step, let's take this piece of the leg stand right here and screw off the bottom piece of it right here until we have it in our hand. Like that. Now we're going to take that leg stand and we're going to connect it to our base like this. Now we can take this piece again, and with these two pieces flipped over, we're going to connect them together like this. Make sure that's nice and tight. And now we'll find this knob right here and loosen it up just enough until we can move this piece up and down freely. Let's extend that out as far as we can, and then tighten that knob back up. And now we'll find this unit right here and come down to the bottom of it. On the back, we'll find this knob. Let's loosen that up enough so that we have space in this hole right here that we can drop it over top of this pole right here. So we should be able to do this. Now we can tighten this knob back up. And at this point, our fan should be sturdy enough that we should be able to pick it up right here and right here without any issue. Now let's find this ring right here and unscrew it. That should come all the way off. Now let's get the rear guard to the fan here. That might have this plastic piece here connected in the middle. You can actually just remove that all the way. Now we're going to align these 1, 2, 3 circular holes here with 1, 2, 3 little pins sticking out from right here, little plastic knobs sticking out. So we can take that rear guard and put it over top of it like this. And then those 3 dots should kind of slide onto those 3 pins like that. Now let's take that ring we previously removed and put it back on to secure that back grate. Now we need our large fan blade, and on the back of it, you're going to see these little grooves. You see those right on this little circle right here? There's little slots, 1 and 2. Those are actually going to align with this little pin right here and the other little pin on the other side right there. So those little slots will hook up with those pins right there. And we'll connect those by placing our fan right on top of them like that and making sure they're connected. Now we'll take the small blade here and connect it onto this bolt, but we actually have to spin it to the left to tighten this one. Make sure that's tightened up all the way, and now our fan should be looking like this. Now we'll take the front guard to the fan, and on the top of the back of it, you'll find this piece right here. We're going to drop that over top of this rim right here, and so that one of these bars interlocks in the middle of it. So from the front, it looks like we're setting it down on top of the fan like this. And from the back, you see how I'm dropping this over top of that rim and then locking it into place on that sidebar there. Now, do you remember that little bracket that we had when we first took apart the 2 grates? Now we're going to close that back up, then we're going to reconnect our screw on the front of it. Now you should be able to plug it in, turn it on, and your fan should be working.